channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a list of games that I stopped playing and why I stopped playing them. Now, I have tried many different games on my channel before and definitely will continue to do so. However, sometimes some of those games just kind of lose my interest. Maybe they start to feel boring to me, maybe they lack depth, maybe there's not enough to really pull me in at first. I do want to say though for this video that this doesn't necessarily mean that these games are bad. This is just my own personal opinions and my thoughts about the games. So please don't feel discouraged if you hear a negative opinion in this video about a game that you really enjoy, because you should definitely keep playing if you like it. One last thing before we get started, this video is inspired by a fellow creator, Peyton's Corner. She also did a video just like this one. I will link that below if you were interested in checking that out. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and the first game on our list is going to be Cozy Grove. Now, if you've never heard of Cozy Grove before, Cozy Grove is a spooky but adorable life sim game where you play on a haunted island and help the little ghosts nearby. I really wanted to like Cozy Grove really badly. I tried it a couple of times, and while I did really enjoy the art style, I found the spawn rates very, very aggravating personally. Whenever I needed to find an item, whatever that item may be, it felt like it took hours and hours and hours. In fact, during one of my very first live streams playing Cozy Grove, I had to look for a letter, and I could not find this envelope letter for the longest time. Like, I'm pretty sure just to find that one envelope, it took me probably close to 2 hours, maybe a little bit less or a little bit more, but nonetheless, it took a very, very long time, and that was super annoying, especially because I was live streaming it. To be completely honest with you, I probably would have enjoyed the game so much more, but the really slow spawn rates just kind of ruined the gameplay for me personally. What I will say about Cozy Grove though is I did really enjoy the character customization process. That's always really nice in a cozy video game, is to be able to set up your own character, to maybe be like an OC if you have one, or to make it look like yourself. I really enjoyed that aspect, but ultimately the game just didn't have enough for me to keep coming back, and it made it even worse with the spawn rates. And the second game on our list is going to be Ooblets. Now, if you don't know what Ooblets is, it's an adorable, colorful life simulation video game that involves farming not only with crops, but with dancing monsters. Now, let me tell you guys, I wanted to get into Ooblets so badly. I really wanted to be more obsessed with it than I was. And while I will give it the credit for being adorable and being very unique in terms of being a farm sim, but instead of having just crops, they also had like cute little monsters, I thought that was great. I loved the uniqueness, but just something about it didn't feel enough like a farm sim to me, even though it technically was. Because to me, in my head, whenever I think of a farm sim, first thing my mind goes to is Stardew Valley, to be completely honest with you, or maybe even a game like Coral Island or Wildflowers, and those have unique twists of their own as well, but they feel a lot more like a farm sim than Ooblets did, to be honest. Additionally, this is definitely just a very personal thing. I don't know how common this is going to be for all of you, but for me, I found Ooblets kind of hard to navigate in this sense. I just found it really hard to progress. I had a hard time making any progress, really. I mean, the dance battles were great. I really enjoyed those. I enjoyed all the cute little characters. I enjoyed how brightly colorful it was. That was really fun. But oh my goodness, I had the hardest time in the whole world unlocking other areas. And the more I got frustrated with that, the less I just wanted to play. What I will be giving Ooblets the credit for though is how unique it was in terms of a farm sim. It really just ultimately wasn't for me, even though I wished it was. And the third game on our list is called Research Story. If you're unfamiliar with Research Story, it is a cozy farming sim in which you are a newly recruited researcher and you help the townsfolk in Shimmerbrook to understand all the plants and creatures around them. I do want to mention though that my only experience playing Research Story was with playing the demo on Steam. So very well, if I had the opportunity to play it more and explore the game further, my opinion on it could absolutely change. I really like the idea behind Research Story. I like the concept of being a researcher. I liked being able to learn about the unique plants and animals. I thought that was really cool, but to an extent, the game just felt kind of empty to me, and I wanted to like it so badly, similarly to other games on this list, but it wasn't enough for me, really. It didn't feel like it was full enough. It felt like it was lacking content. It felt like it was lacking depth, and I feel like the description of it makes it sound like there's depth, but when you actually play, to me at least, it felt like it was just missing something, and I don't quite know what that something is, but it was missing something. I would be very 100% open though to trying Research Story again someday if I had the opportunity to do so. And the fourth game on our list is actually going to be Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, you might be a little bit confused because I do still like Animal Crossing, and periodically I do upload, post, or live stream some sort of Animal Crossing related content. But the thing is, whenever I originally started my channel, I was pretty much like a 95% Animal Crossing with the sprinkle of Stardew Valley in there sometimes. And Animal Crossing, the entire series itself, has a very special place in my heart. But considering I've been doing it for so long, I feel like I have accomplished just about everything there is to do. And as much as it's fun doing challenges sometimes, or maybe resetting a bunch to make new islands, I can only do that for so long before it starts to just feel kind of bland. I do still periodically post about it and live stream it just because it is the OG roots of my channel, and the game does still feel special to me, but the game's not really getting updated anymore, aside from maybe glitch patches every now and then if there's a need for it. But I just feel like the repetitiveness of constantly resetting and resetting and resetting, trying to make a dream address, or maybe resetting more and more to do a community challenge, that can be fun, but I can only do that so many times before I've just had enough. With that being said, I do still like Animal Crossing. I do still absolutely adore the series. There's just nothing left for me to do in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's still a good game. I do not consider it bad by any means. There's just simply nothing left for me to do. And the fifth and final game on my list is Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise. If you're unfamiliar with Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise, it was a spin-off DLC of Animal Crossing New Horizons in which you go onto a separate tropical vacation island and you assist the NPCs there to build and create homes for all of the villagers. For a while, I did really like the game. It was fun to decorate, it was fun to get all the unique items that were there. But after a short while, I'm not gonna lie, it just didn't feel like Animal Crossing to me. If I had to give you a rough estimate for maybe like the first couple of months after Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise was out, that was genuinely really fun and a lot of people were playing it and it was great. But after that short while, I feel like it kind of died out and I was really only playing it to be able to get certain perks such as customizing the outside of my villagers' homes on my own island. So considering I was only really playing it to be able to get those special perks, I feel like that says a lot about how much it just didn't feel like Animal Crossing to me personally, even though it technically was. And that is going to be the end of my list of games that I have stopped playing and why I stopped playing them. Please keep in mind that this video was very, very heavily opinion-based based off of my own experiences, my thoughts, and my opinions, and it is completely okay if you disagree with absolutely anything that I said. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching my video. I really, really appreciate it. Be sure to click like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye, everyone!